Why are you holding a butter knife?
Bro, I'm in Elsie's dad's den. It's just like all this old dad shit. It's like a letter opener.
Why don't you
one of
polish
these
that
weird, like
colonial
fucking.
Shut up, Tim.
No one polishes silverware except your grandma.
Hey, she is a nice lady.
She's a nice lady. It's all this weird, like it's a box of dominoes because they're Dominican. Like it's just a bunch of just shit to play with in here.
I really feel like there's a box of dominoes in every room in the house.
It is, yeah, no.
It's emergency dominoes. You never know.
Specifically, everywhere.
Milfoil keeps dominoes on his person at all times. It's like a bulletproof vest, but it's just so he can throw bones.
Dominoes underneath the bed. Someone breaks in, you'll be like, shit. Don't worry, I got dominoes.
You can have all
you
stuff. Yeah.
You beat me in bones. Go to the graveyard.
You got double six? Who got double six?
Y'all ready? So Tim, we usually start off with the little songy song. Oh, I picked out a nice little songy song for you because I know it's one you like. And it might be a little lesson to Mr. Bazemore if he doesn't know what this song is. You ready for this? Ready for this, Bazemore?
I'm ready.
It's gonna be quick and easy. Crazy man, crazy man, crazy man. Go crazy man.
Make you don't stop with it. Oh, dude. Chris, you gotta know this song. Our other
Welcome to the I Can Explain That podcast. The podcast where it goes to each other's internet search histories. You gotta explain that weird shit you're looking up. To my bottom left, my usual suspect, Chris Bazemore, Ball Spot Poppy. To my right, our special guest. No, shut up.
Explain that song.
Well, I'm about to, goddammit. To my top right corner, because we're doing this via Zoom, all the way from the Show Me Stain, St. Louis, Missouri. My guy, Tim Clavin. How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
I'm good. Good to be here.
Now,
Bazemore.
Good to be here. Long time listener.
Long time listener, first time guest.
You don't know about them dumb musicians, Chris?
Dumb musicians.
DA space, and then I know they fucking spell musicians funny, but oh my god.
Remember Kane from Yin Yang Twins, Chris?
Yes.
He broke off from D-Rock to do like a little separate venture with two other people called, and they were called Duh Musicians.
DA.
And musicians was fucked up too, like Tim said. And one of a song me and Tim would listen to get fucking jacked up was called Crazy Man. And that's why I say that for my guy.
Good.
I sound like a homeless song or something, like something that like a
it gets Tim jacked up.
I saw it. He fucking hands it up.
Listen to it, man. Challenge him.
Challenge him.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You're embarrassed if you don't know this song.
You're the weird one.
I'm looking it up immediately when we're done. I'm going through.
Here's the thing. It's not going to hold up. Like it's.
It will not. No,
like,
it will not.
What the fuck did you just have me listen to? It's like one of those things where it's like something for you.
In the time, in the moment, picture yourself back in was that like? What 2009? I don't even know. Was that like?
Bro, like 07.
Yeah. So just picture it back then. Yeah, in a vacuum. Just to be fair, I think you'll somewhat like.
You know what song I was just listening to? I was listening to Yin Yang Twins, the Whisper song, and that doesn't really hold up in this new time. Hey, little bitch, let me whisper in your ear.
You might like to hear.
You got a sexy ass body and your ass looks soft. Mind if I touch it to see if it's soft?
Hey, no, that holds up. That's consent.
Yeah,
but his open is hard. His open is really rough though. Hey, little bitch, let me whisper in your ear.
Oh yeah. See, I always preferred the censored version of that song. I thought it just sounded better. Wait till you see my owl.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait till you see my
It's a weird thing to say. I don't think I've ever said that, not even to a dog. Wait till you see my dick. I'm telling you. I tell you,
right? It's never, it's never like a grand. I'm not like unveiling the new iPhone. It's just like, hey,
I'm gonna get a little velvet.
We still gonna do this thing?
Yeah, like a little Nokia phone.
Why you
got all hot? So that song had nothing to do with my topic. Literally, I just sang that song for Tim. My topic is I think I can speak for all three of us. We all got ass whoopings as kids, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna give each
emotional, mental.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna give each of you the floor for a moment to share your most memorable or favorite ass whooping story.
Favorite?
I'll go first. I said memorable too. There's just so many. My favorite is probably my uncle. He was babysitting me. I was a wee lad. I was jumping up and down on the couch, like smacking him in the head. Remember in Big Daddy, where like the little kid is like smacking Rob Schneider with that notebook?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Like I'm doing that shit. And my uncle finally just snapped, and he reached around himself, grabbed me by my ankle, held me upside down like a fucking newborn, and then just went to town with one leg, 3 limbs swinging wildly and just beating that ass. That's my favorite. Mr. Bazemore, you have the floor.
Favorite?
Most memorable.
Most memorable, because...
Yeah, I don't know if anyone has a favorite ass whooping.
Yeah, like that's a rough thing to ask someone. What's your favorite time you've ever been beat by your parents? And you're emotional now.
Oh, well, I was masturbating one time.
And that was when I discovered
taboo.
Oh man. See, I keep thinking of all like the sad ones that wouldn't be funny. It'll make me need therapy. I think my most memorable...
Nigga, you need therapy.
We all need therapy, man.
Nah.
Any 90s or like late 80s kid need fucking therapy.
Nah, I'm gonna try to wait it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till we learn everything about this therapy.
I'm gonna treat it like the vaccine. I'm just gonna wait. See how everyone else treats it. Then I'll go for it. The one I remember, I was older, and it wasn't as much the ass whooping. It was just a couple like stern punches. Like, so I've told this story, but just to tell it a little more, right? So I've been arrested.
Let me paint you a picture, baby. Hold on now. Let me light some incense.
Matter of fact, where's the candle at? So I got arrested, right? One time in my life, and it was and I got arrested for shoplifting. Now,
as one does,
right? That seems normal. What? I was had to be about 15 or 16. So what would you think a 16 or 15-year-old would steal? Maybe clothes.
Pokemon. Oh, wait, 15? Shit.
Pizza.
Condoms.
Condoms.
Oh, damn.
Beer.
Yeah, condoms and booze.
Cigarettes.
I got caught for stealing, not any of those, but I got caught for stealing shoe polish.
You should have lied. You should have lied and said something way cooler, man.
Carry out, right? Like Costco or just like Sam's Club? How many shoe polishes are you trying to steal?
So the reason I stole it was because they had...
He went and robbed a Foot Locker for all their shoe polish. He didn't even go anywhere cool.
It was a store called...
Well, he would have got away if he took a fucking whistle, and that's what fucked him over.
I took this shit because, all right, I was in my tagging phase. I was tagging shit up, and they started to, because we would steal spray paint, so they started to lock that up, and someone had discovered that something that replicates spray paint on the wall is shoe polish. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna steal some shoe polish. So I went there with my friend and his mother, and they were shopping like for regular food. And I just started pocketing shoe polish. And then I got away with like 3 or 4 of them. And I was like, that was easy. I'm going to try it again by myself. And they caught me and was like, hey.
I like the rush. I'm going to be the shoe polish bandit.
I was for a little bit. And so the worst thing about it is because they had figured out.
What the fuck you doing with that?
I'm listening, multitasking.
They had figured out how much I stole, and they made my brother paid for it. So he was mad as fuck that he paid. And him and my mother jumped me. It was fucking.
You got real quiet beforehand.
Yeah.
You good?
Because they was like, they had arrested me, and then they was like, all right. Well, they didn't really like handcuff me. It was cops.
They just like detained you or something? Like,
yeah, it was cops, and then they gave me to the loss prevention type shit. So then the loss prevention took care of it. And I was really mad because I was sitting by the door the whole time. I was like, yo, I can make a break for this shit right now. I can make a break. But I don't run fast enough to do crime. So
they were like, would they have chased you over shoe polish?
Probably.
Hey, it would make someone's day and be like, jump chase the kid and
right.
beat his ass.
Here's the thing, I stole a lot of shoe polish. Like, they lost so much money.
They went out of business.
That Foot Locker is closed.
Right.
To Modell's now, also closed.
So
all right, Tim, you're up.
Man, there's just, all right, I'll go with this one. So me and my brother and my dad, I don't know if my mom was there or not, but we're at the zoo. And back in the day, they had like the exhibits. We're in like the reptile house or something. And you look down into the actual, exhibit or whatever. So we're looking down into it, dicking around, me and my brother. And then he thinks it's funny. And he like kicks off my shoe and throws my shoe into this like turtle, alligator, some type of fucking amphibian reptile, at the zoo. And then the guy's like, hey, what's going on? Zoo employee comes over, and then him and my dad get this big, long fucking pole, and they're trying to fish a shoe out. It's like a 15, 20 foot long pole. And it's just like the side of it's hilarious. And these guys like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I'm just like giggling. I'm like, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Like I was just like on cloud nine. I didn't do anything wrong. Legit, I did nothing wrong in this case. Other cases I may have provoked and that shit, but I did nothing wrong. So I finally get it back. Me and my brother sit next to me. And I'm just like, I'm not like laughing, but I'm like smiling and containing myself. My dad looks at my brother, and then all of a sudden he just smacks the shit out of me onto the floor. And I'm like, what did I do? He's like, but he stared at my brother, and I think it was implied like, if you do that again, I will destroy you. And I just remember that because I'm like, what the hell, man? This was one that I was scot-free, man. It was, and I obviously remember it till this day. But now I can laugh at it.
Yeah, I guess
it's so funny.
Bonding, right?
The lesson we've learned is don't throw your shoe in a fucking reptile tank. Don't steal shoe polish, and don't slap your uncle in the head.
Right, for sure.
We've never done those things again.
Yeah.
Oh,
never. Look at my shoes.
So I asked that question because I wanted to ask this question. None of us are parents in this world, as far as I know. What do you think about administering corporal punishment to your children?
Payback's a bitch. I can't wait.
I'm gonna fuck them kids up so bad.
I've been waiting for that moment.
Good. You got an attack?
I've been waiting for that moment my whole life. I can't wait. I'm gonna have a little like a little son. He's gonna be first, and we're gonna jump the little one.
I mean, my first thought is like, yeah, what Chris said, like, yeah, I mean, I can't wait to do it, but definitely use it in my parenting. But it's just today, man. I don't know if you can fly with that. It like get away with it. You'll get on fucking TikTok, and your daughter's filming you beating
their they're on that TikTok
like
over there, and they're beating their kids like they don't have any home training,
you know. But yeah, I mean, what are you gonna? And so what happens is like, well, yeah, I hit him, and they're like, well, where you're coming with us, sir? Like, what do you mean? I'm your parent. That's not a thing anymore, sir. Like, I don't know if it is a thing.
Yeah. Interesting. So you're both very much in favor of corporal punishment.
Yeah, I feel like,
and it's case by case basis too. I mean, it depends on what they did.
My kid steals shoe polish for sure.
That's That's just the apple not falling far from
and
the
then
tree.
shine people's shoes. I'm like, you can steal shoe polish? Why don't you shine these shoes?
It's 100% profit.
Right.
Well, gentlemen, that's interesting because I am on the other side of that camp. I am very much not pro corporal punishment for my own kids.
But for other kids, I'm kicking the crap.
Yeah, I'm fucking up everybody's kids, except mine. Okay, don't nobody touch my kids. But I'm punching yours through a fucking wall.
So what happens if you try to punish your kids and they're just like, not like you take away their games, their phones, and all that bullshit, and they're like, I don't care. And they
here's the thing.
What are you gonna do?
Studies show,
them, but they know that it's like it's not there.
Studies show that kids who were administered corporal punishment as children grew up to develop more of a reaction. I'm sorry, they grew up to respond with violence to adult situations over communication. More oftentimes than not, they harbored feelings of resentment and fear of their parents, more so relationships of father, son, mother, daughter type of things. It was more of a relationship built out of fear. And in a lot of situations, they built relationships out of hate when they actually took time to look back and think about it.
Well,
now,
that's why you don't think about it. You just do
it. You push it down.
You think my dad thought about it when he was slapping me?
Come on. I can't be the first parent to break the family tradition. Like, someone has to keep this shit up.
It would be fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
It'd be calling you a bitch and be like, come on, man. Your kid runs you.
I don't have a family heirloom. So this is my family heirloom. It's asshole.
Yeah, my grandma's brooch didn't make it back from Australia, so like I gotta smack my kids.
So I gotta drop kick my daughter when she.
But like, I mean, I'm not just gonna drop kick them for no reason. I'm also gonna like play catch with them.
Okay.
You balance it out,
Yeah.
So I saw this. Someone responded to the idea of corporal punishment, and they said, using corporal punishments from a place of love and in trying to instill discipline is parenting. Using corporal punishment out of anger is abuse. But do you think a child knows the difference?
Well, that's why you sit down and explain them to be, I hit you because I love you.
Yeah. Right, but then that in of itself is lazy.
Yeah.
You're choosing just a quick physical out. You could have just explained it to them in the first place without the use of violence.
Okay, and I'm sure they would listen the very first time and be like, you know what, Dad, you're right, and I'm sorry. Because I'm sure that happens because every parent probably, has that relationship with their kid. I don't know, I think it just sounds easier in theory, like it's good on paper to like, talk it out and, use your feelings. And I'm not saying I'm not going to do that, but like, kids are fucking assholes. Everyone's assholes, but kids are assholes. And they'll keep poking your buttons and doing stuff and not listen. Or I'm just saying, what do you do? What's the next step after you talk it out? Like, what are you going to do when your whatever punishments you deal out don't work? And I'm not saying you have to hit them, but I'm like, what do you do? I'm just asking.
Right, but what do you think hitting them does? What?
Huh?
It's like murder them. Bury that mother. Southern Illinois. There's a ton of holes, okay? Chief showed me.
Just discuss that off camera. There's so many holes.
Yeah, don't bring that up.
Buildings. practice wrestling moves. Who knows? You may get a love for something.
Or maybe the new move is to be like, all right, like you don't hit, but be like, all right, we're going to the boxing gym and we're sparring a few rounds.
Yeah, but then what if that's a young Floyd and they have like those?
What if he's like, what?
Hey, that's something you got to take the risk. But then you're like, all right, in the long term, he's going to be taking care of you.
Sure.
With that money.
And then short term, I get no respect. I got to take the respect. He sleeps in the master bedroom.
If the kid's not listening to you anyway, you're not getting respect. At least get paid one way.
What do you think hitting them's going to do? If talking doesn't work, if reprimanding them with, if you take things, you take privileges, what does hitting then do?
Why not do everything? Why not talk to them? I think it's when they conduct these studies, I do think they go like from 0 to 100, right? So they're like, someone messes up one time and you just fucking wail on them, and that's not realistic, right? I think it's you're not just gonna wail off on them. We're not like our parents. You know what I mean? Times I got hit in the back of the head for touching something in the store. We're not.
Oh yes. That. Oh yeah.
But
even just the dirty look I would get, I'm like, oh God, I'm screwed later.
Yeah, but you had it's a progression. All right.
Yeah.
First time I told you no. Second time, I did it with more of a stern look. And then by the time I told you why this is a problem, and by the time we get to like the fourth or fifth time, I gotta shoot you. Nah,
I gotta stab you. Chris, what if I told you the obvious correlation there is between corporal punishment within the Black community and slavery?
Oh no, I know that. And that's why I'm trying to keep the tradition. No, I'm playing.
I really like it. Okay.
It's
I'm
the
a
one
big
thing
fan of cheap
right.
tobacco.
If the whites taught us anything.
Well, you're welcome. No, I'm kidding.
You could have just set us down and told us that. You have to.
Holy shit.
You could have told us that in Africa. You could have just go, hey, man.
I'm not even touching that.
Yeah, let that go, Tim.
Let what go? It's already gone.
Yes, there is an obvious correlation, though, between that and slavery. I agree. And I mean, of course, I'm not trying to keep that tradition, but it's like there is progressions. Your kid doesn't listen and you sit down and you talk. It's a kid. Does a kid really have the mind capacity, the mental capacity to sit down and actually take in why this is a problem? Why you can't touch this? Or are most kids like the ones who have to touch the stove and be like, ah, shit, it's hot. So being that most kids got to touch the stove, why not, be the stove, I guess, right? You can control it.
Burn them every chance I get.
Be the stove.
Because, I mean, like, it's not like, like when I got older and older, those beatings and things happened less and less. And it became more verbal and arguments and stuff. But, like, it was more of, like, growing up, young, grade school, and then I can't remember like anything past really like freshman year grade school, any like physical stuff. Because like you said, Chris, like you learn, you have the mental capacity to be like, I get it. Sorry for all the times I did that. But like, and I'm just an individual case, so the stats don't matter. But like, I don't think I'm not a very aggressive person. I'm not going my way to like not beating up my coworkers or stuff like that. So I mean, I might be not the rule or the exception to the rule, but I mean, I'm just not taking it off the table.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
So like, I'm saying too.
Corporal punishment worked on me. I only had a short list of ass whoopings because the physical negative repercussion worked on me. But what about like, what I'm telling you is, or from my perception, we may be some of the few lucky ones who it worked on.
Yeah.
If you looked at America's prisons, almost all of them got ass whoopings, just the same as we did.
Yeah, they needed bigger ones though. They need,
but oftentimes
on the shoulder from the mom and be like, stop,
Yeah,
oftentimes violent offenders are the ones who got it the worst.
No,
sure.
Yeah, you're right.
I could see how that could be true, but I think.
So at what point do you go, all right, my child who I love, I'm now going, both of you. What are you gonna? At what situation are you're coming to a boiling point where you're gonna go? That's it. I'm about to put these hands on you.
I'll never use the closed hand, for one.
Always Sean Connery?
Yeah.
Never hit a woman with a closed hand.
He was a real gentleman. 30 no's and yes means yes. But no, I mean, because my brother has 2 kids and like a couple months back, they came over for dinner and whatnot, and they were talking. It's like, yeah, we had to kind of give, McKinley her first little spanking. And I'm sure he wasn't like, going to town. It was probably like little taps and stuff. But like, it starts something like that. And, and there, I'm not as, I'm not a
Joe
parent.
makes a lot of sense because he's very Christian. And one, I think for Black people, it's sort of intrinsically built in us through years and years, decades post-slavery. But what I think with a lot of white people, it's typically corporal punishment is administered as a verbal thing, as a cue from the Bible. Spare the child, spare the rod, spoil the child.
Yeah.
So it makes a lot of sense for him because he's very into his faith, which happens to be Christian.
And then to talk about your point about like, it's not instilled in us to like, so when we get hit, once or, like something like sticks, to that, where, like I said, it's been years and generations of that in the Black community, where it might just take, it happens once for a white kid or something. They're just scared shitless, or it just like, it may not take as, like, the meter may not have to go as far, if that makes any sense.
Sure. I do think we tend to hit our kids, from what I've seen, more consistently and more, growing up at least. What I've noticed is they were hitting. I've seen so many ass whoopings as a kid. I was like, God damn, I'm so happy that's not my mother.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Like in the street and stuff. And it was
no, at the store, yeah.
There was no discretion.
That's a big one. I think, especially, I feel like your mother has definite Southern influences similar to my mother, similar to what I saw in the Black community in Missouri, in that a lot of ass whoopings I saw weren't necessarily tied to the kid doing something wrong. It was tied to the kid embarrassing the parents. You ain't finna embarrass me in here. And that's where a lot of those ass whoopings came from.
Embarrassing. I'm also like, and it's also like embarrassment, but like listening, like when you can't have that, let's go, can't have that, no. And then the screaming or the, and that starts, and the embarrassment, or just the listening. I guess that goes hand in hand, but
it's always,
glad not to be those kids.
Most things are, I think, go back to embarrassment, right? If you are embarrassed, you tend to react more sternly to try to combat said embarrassment. It's like, if you found out your girlfriend was cheating, hypothetically, right, in this hypothetical scenario, but you just found out, you're probably more likely to accept that more than if all your buddies find out first. Because now you're like, oh shit, now I gotta make a move. I gotta do something.
I gotta do something,
I gotta
let's take a ride to Southern Illinois.
It's more like,
So I think a lot of things go to embarrassment. I think us being the generation that's having kids now, we have to understand that it's not about the embarrassment. You know how embarrassing it is to get called to a food store because this fucking idiot stole shoe polish?
Probably pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it's not me.
Not saying didn't deserve punishment, just saying pretty embarrassing. If they was just saw I had that in my pocket, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right. I'm surprised they even did any. I mean, they've been like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Take the shit out of your pocket, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Like, for God's sakes.
They were trying to scare me. They was like, you're going to jail for this. I'm like, for shoe polish. In my head, I started trying to make up something like I was taking shoe polish to like discard.
I'll wear a wire. I'll do it. I mean, like, wear a wire for what? There's a bigger shoe polish game than you know about me. String of kids stealing shoe polish.
Tip of the iceberg.
But no, to get back, Chris, to what your point, like, what would you do? Like, if you're not hitting them or stuff like that, they need to bring back Maury Povich, and kids need to go to boot camp.
I do remember boot camp. I remember those episodes.
Some of my favorite episodes, and they're like, the guy just comes in like, we're gonna get your ass in the shape. You're gonna respect your parents, and that's the bottom line.
All right, gentlemen, I think it's about that time.
It is
about that time.
We're gonna go through some search histories. I guess I'm gonna go first. Bazemore, do I have control?
You are indeed in control right now.
All righty then. Let's go through my phone lines, huh? Screen. All right, let me know when you can see my shit.
Gotcha.
Can't see nothing as of. I can see it now.
There you go. There we go. Let's do YouTube first. I don't even, because I'm scared of what's in my internet.
Some porn?
I might be. Let's see.
Jubilee.
Nothing
is
crazy.
That for Cruella DeVille? Is that what that trailer's about? Yeah,
they Emma Stone got her own. It looks like a fucking Harley Quinn ripoff, but it's a Cruella DeVille thing. You know what? I've been pretty okay. I'm proud of my YouTube. You say Jesus Camp?
What was the thought process behind him on Shumpert? To see if he's still in the NBA or
he's a Brooklyn Net. Me and my brother were like, what the fuck is Amon Shumpert these days? The dude is literally around the corner. I was getting my hair cut in Bedside. He was not far at all.
Damn.
He's probably in Jersey, but sure.
We were actually talking about his wife, and then we were talking about him, and I was because Bazemore, if you remember, me, you, and Jesse Towns were actually watching videos of like athletes trying to rap, and Amon got some bars on him.
One of the better ones.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. What's that? Which Jesus Camp, buddy? Or is that Jesus Camp?
It's no, it's yeah, it's Jesus camp. They go learn how to drywall, and then
how to get picked first in the Home Depot lot.
Right, make yourself bigger was the main premise of the lesson. Just be big,
like a bear attack.
Yeah, same thing, but you're trying to get picked this time. No, this is Jesus camp. It was a documentary from like the 90s, just following these crazy Looney Tune Southern evangelicals who are like basically brainwashing these kids to be what you see fucking Peter Popoff be, but like kid form. These kids are like having Holy Ghost conniptions and shit, and they're like 6.
Go to your other thing.
Oh, when I'm on my internets?
Yeah, I'm curious.
What was it? Whose line sound effects?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I've been on a Whose Line Is It Anyway kick? Fucking
with Drew Carey or with who else? Like, oh yeah,
with Drew, because Colin Mockery just fucking makes me laugh.
All right.
All right. Disney, all right. You're pumped up about that movie.
Well, I was just trying to find it, you know. I think I'm pretty. What the hell is that? Oh, that's
why does Brita water taste better?
I didn't actually read that. I just wanted to see if someone else thought the same. Man. Yeah, Brita water just tastes better, dog.
I mean, because it's filtered.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
I don't know.
What is several things? Batman map St. Louis, and then thoughts. Black Twitter, Reddit.
Chris, that Batman thing. There's something you saw on that like a Facebook meme.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Okay.
All four of these back to back did the same thing. Basically, they're from the old Adam West Batman. There was a I don't know if it's gonna actually open here. Basically, on the old Adam West Batman, he's looking at this map, and if you look at it, it's actually just a map of St. Louis.
Right.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone's actually gifted out. There you go. It's just St. Louis, but backwards.
So Gotham is St. Louis, which makes a lot of sense.
Because it is super friendly.
Not
great. James Wood. You think he's still alive?
No, yeah. I was he's still working. No, I saw the Gina Carano thing, right? Because she got fired, and a lot of people want to say it's canceling, blah, 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 bullshit. But there's a shit ton of conservative actors out there eating, like not slowing down and work at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I just looked up James Woods to see if he was still. James Woods has actually been pretty quiet the past like 8 years. He's been quiet since before Trump.
Oh,
people stopped fucking with him when he did that show Shark.
Let's see what he's looking up.
All
right, Tim, you're out
here. It might take a second. Hold on.
Tim once he brought a girl to our apartment, and they wanted to watch a DVD, so he unplugged our Xbox 360 and plugged in the DVD player so they could watch fucking something. So this is gonna take. He's actually muted himself. He's gone off screen. He's gonna figure
I'm here.
how to get the search history up. My man's
out of here. Can't get back to the screen. Hold on.
He's gonna text it to you. He's gonna text it to you.
Here we go. I'm back here. Let me get over here.
Okay.
No, it's gonna take me a sec. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right.
Let's see what we got. Hey Tim, did you hear this thing I heard the other day? It's actually a proven fact now that NSYNC is better than Backstreet Boys.
No, it's not. So am I sharing right now?
You're not sharing. We're looking right at your big dumb face.
Bye.
Hey, fuck! Don't you bye.
Bye is the shit.
Oh, here we go.
And the truth remains your gone.
I mean, they got the best. They stayed the test of time. Well, at least one of them did.
Yeah.
All right, am I sharing? I think I am.
Sharing you.
Still looking at your face.
Just stop share. I'll figure it out. Okay.
There should be a thing that says share content.
I see. Yeah, but it's broken down to like Google Drive, photo, documents. Here,
there should say one that just says screen.
Nah.
It's not there.
Okay, I got it. All right. Why didn't you tell me that?
All right, okay. You finally got it.
There we go. Now show us your weird shit.
I got it. I hope I have some good stuff. All right. Let me know when to stop.
Yeah. All right. Right now, you're a man on a mission for a pop-up closet.
Yeah. Well, me and my buddy are moving into an apartment. They don't have a closet in my room. So I'm going to have to use like a pop-up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They have like 3 closets, but they're all in the hallway.
What's this Chris Harrison thing, bro?
Oh, you don't know about this Chris Harrison thing on The Bachelor?
Oh, you know, I do. I was thinking of the Catch a Predator guy. Sorry. Wrong person. Have a seat guy.
Yeah, have a seat.
What's Tom Green Truckland Roadmaster? That seems like the most.
Okay, yeah, I can explain that. So Tom Green was on Joe Rogan, and he was telling Joe he basically lives in this van. It's called like a Roadmaster. I don't know what. Fuck, should find it. But he's like pimped out this van, and he like goes on the road and lives in it, and does a podcast from like wherever he stops and whatever people he meets. And
that's very on brand for Tom Green.
Yeah, it is very, and he does it with his dog. So I guess, yeah. So
did you get someone a heart-shaped box of chocolates?
No, no. Well, my dad.
3 days after Valentine's Day, you fucking.
If you look back here, look, I'll go more. The reason why I did this is because my dad got a box for my mom, and obviously I'm going to eat some of that chocolate. But they didn't. But you know how they used to have, like, when you flip over the inside, it would show what is what?
Yeah,
like, it wasn't in there. Like, nowhere.
That's egregious, because I need to know which one has fucking coconut in it.
When do they stop doing that? So I looked it up. Yeah. I was trying to find which one's which, because if I get a coconut one, I'm losing my shit.
I'm going to punch my mom in the face.
Wow.
Right? How dare you?
On her special day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me keep going here. Yeah, there's some weather. Oh, Lil Nas.
What?
What happened to Lil Nas X?
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys not see that?
I saw the TikTok.
Click that, please.
Sorry,
Lil Nas X did a TikTok where it looked like he had some fake. His fake boobs looked very real.
Yeah,
like they looked like touchable.
There.
See?
That's man. I was like, are they real?
So he decided he's no longer on the Old Town Road or whatever. He's now just buying tits. That's what he's doing.
Buying tits.
I think it's his knees or something.
Sure, I think there's a video or something. Not a video of him like bouncing. No, let me get this shit.
Yeah, that's what I saw on TikTok was him doing fake jumps. But I think it's fake. I think it's actually. What did you learn, Chris or Tim?
What the fuck is happening in this world?
Right?
I know. So were they real?
Stop it. Oh yeah, it does repeat.
Does he have tetas?
Yeah, he has some tetas.
Oh, they're real.
Are they really real?
I'm asking you.
No, they're not. I think no. It's just like you said, whatever he like the work, like prosthetic work, or something like that. I don't think they're actually real.
They're not real tetas. Okay.
Not real. I bet they feel nice though.
They probably feel pretty cool. Got some kolaches, my man. Kolaches are amazing.
Up, super close. Super pumped about it.
Oh, where are they?
What's a kolache?
Southwest. Right by Chris's Pancake House.
Nice. Chris, a kolache is basically, it's a Polish dish where it's basically all different types of they come in sweet and they come in savory. It's basically like a roll or a bun stuff with all this like different types of like meats and sauces, eggs, bacon, sausage, all potatoes and shit.
Pepper one.
Yeah, they're great.
Got biscuits. They got a gravy one. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Man, you got me wanting one now.
Hey.
Is that Kolache Factory or St. Louis Kolache?
Well, Kolache Factory is the one.
Okay.
This is a new one that opened up close to
my man. All of the Jack in the Box locations.
I was with some friends with Dave and them, and we were wondering, where's Jack in the Box? Like, what states are they in? They're in like 30-some states. They're like all over except like the Northeast, basically.
Weirdly enough, they're not in Chicago. Like that whole Chicago area.
What the hell is Jack in the Box, guys? This is not
Jack in the Box.
You don't need to
Jack
know
in the
about
Box. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. Rallies. Jack in the Box.
You don't want Jack in the Box in your life, man.
Jack in the Box is fast food.
Yeah, it sure is definitely crack.
You start dancing like a Jack in the Box. I said Jack in the Box.
See, you don't want none of that.
No, I don't need that in my life. You're right. I don't need to know. Proceed.
No, it's good. It's so good.
That's this is the same speech someone gave someone about crack. It's like no, it's good though. It's really good. Trust me.
Oh shit. No.
Oh shit.
It's fast food you would never eat sober. You only eat Jack in the Box when you're high or drunk.
Or
And that's
if you
basically
do
their whole
eat it
gimmick.
sober, you eat it in your car in shame.
And then be sad about it.
Yeah.
It's perfect fast food when you're drunk or if you had a joint or two. Like
Or
that's their
if you've
whole
given up
marketing
on
thing. They're
life.
like, yo, like they have a $5 box that was called like the Munchies box, like a few years ago.
No.
Oh, sorry. That was just that crackhead line got me.
Yeah, that was good. All right.
So, before you finish, you trying to get your body and shit, because you went from body blade exercises to Jack in the Box.
Hey, you know how that goes. I was trying to reward myself.
Did you give up the next day? You was like, all right, fuck this.
It's a 1-day program.
Oh.
If you don't see your results in one day, it's an issue.
Yeah, and then you just give up, but then you can restart it another day. That's a good thing about this 1-day program.
That's dope. Well,
My man.
Hey, you want me to, all right.
I'll take it from there.
You want me to stop sharing?
Yeah.
There we go. Holy shit. That Jack in the Box thing, I'm sweating. Jesus Christ.
So, like, I think I know what you want to order though now.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking
Well,
order that on
the
Grubhub?
punchline of the song though is rallies. So I don't even know what I want. I'm so confused.
So before we get out of here, I guess I'll just let you know what I was looking up. Like I said, I'm on my laptop. There's nothing on there, so I'll just read
Right.
my
Mhm.
thing. So
Go ahead.
I looked up
Heathen.
the compassionate law.
What is that?
Yeah, compassion. What?
Law. So basically, you if they have compassion for you, they can let you loose from jail.
So it's the white guy law or something?
That's what I call it.
We
Do you
call
know
it
who my
compassion,
father
yeah,
is?
it
Law?
was-
Yeah.
It's not really a law anyway. That what we call it.
Yeah, it's just
What was the most cocaine ever seized?
what's the answer to that?
Yeah,
It was in Philly.
nice. Represent.
And it was 35,000 pounds of cocaine,
God damn.
My God.
which was
Was that when they fucking booed Santa and threw all those snowballs at him? It was really
Yeah, it was all cocaine.
Then I looked up what was the most cocaine ever done.
On
Rules of
record.
That no one's ever told that. No one's ever.
Yeah, everyone died
Right.
trying to go for that record.
The only thing I got was a banker who snorted a superhuman amount of coke before killing the hooker. And it
What
was
did he need?
it was 60 grams of coke. So
Holy shit.
So that's quite a bit. Then I went to some gun ranges, looked up a couple gun ranges. I looked up some.
You practice in your shop or something, or you just?
He's practicing for when he has a kid, and the kid
Is
doesn't
that like
listen.
a Tinder
and he's
date?
gotta
Is that
shoot
a hot
him.
That's what we do in New York, Tim. If she could shoot, she could have my kid. That might be the most fucking redneck thing I've ever said.
That's up there.
But
That's
yeah,
some
it's
Jeff
real
shit
too.
right
Yeah.
there.
Oh
And
my
then,
God.
after looking up some gun ranges, I looked up some net worths of some people, and
That doesn't bode well. That doesn't sound good at
Yeah.
all.
after I said it, I was like, that wasn't probably should. But then I looked up who's the poorest rapper in the world.
Ooh. Is this like America? Oh, is he from America?
Yeah.
Okay.
So top 10 is
Is
Canada.
it T-Pain?
No, you'll never guess who's number one. Who they say
K
number
Quick or DJ Quick.
Nope.
Bow Wow.
Nope.
It's someone who has negative money. Like it has to be someone that like owes money.
No.
Right. Oh, they
No.
Like they have like one asset in this world. Well, yeah.
I give.
an ass. Who is it?
Is that Ja Rule? Is that Tony Yayo?
That's Young Buck.
Young Buck.
Young Buck.
He's
I
worth
mixed up
300.
black dudes.
You racist fuck. He's worth 300,000, they say. And
He's the
Be
poorest.
like at least over a million to be like to even have like a net worth to look up.
Yeah, for real.
Like
Here's the thing. I got one for you. I looked up Chingy after that to see what he was worth.
It's not great.
2 million.
All right. He probably invested in some Jack in the Box franchise.
That's
Yeah, he's Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box.
I'm saying it. You turn him to a crackhead every time.
Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. Rallies.
Yeah,
That's gonna be hot in the streets, man.
Dude, I'm going to be the world's poorest rapper. Right?
Yeah.
Well, then I looked up who's the world's poorest man, and it's some guy who owes $6 billion.
6 billion.
Who kept loaning him money?
Yeah.
He's in prison now.
Okay.
Yeah. Holy
it's
shit.
a guy named Jeremy. What the fuck? Hold on. Jeremy fucking. That's his
broke ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
No,
Jeremy Piven.
I take that back. It's Jerome Corbin.
Jerome.
Damn.
Come on.
It ain't
Jerome. Oh, sweet. It's a white Jerome. Yes.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers is taking everything.
Well, at least he's $6 billion in the hole. So
Yeah.
he may have the name, but
Yeah. Can you imagine? That means he has to be a multi-billionaire just to break even.
Right. He has to make Donald Trump's net worth 3 times.
Exactly.
It sucks for Jeremy.
Did it say what he was trying to do? Like, was he trying to like a business? Like, was he running like fucking phony companies and shit?
Basically.
Nice.
So, I mean, this has been great having you. Give your socials.
I don't really, I mean, I'm on Insta, but it's just Clavin Tim, nothing special there. CLAVIN.
Definitely follow this guy. He's funny.
Hey, that's funny. Yeah. Appreciate you guys having me on. Get your pet spayed and neutered.